In this container, I got 4 turkey wings, and I let it marinate overnight. And these are the items that I use to marinate this with, just in case you want to try it. I got some McCormick's garlic salt. I'm using some The Usual, created by Smoking Society. You can get these at Walmart. And I'm also using some Xana Ranch Creole seasoning as well. Now I want you to get yourself a large bowl. I'm using some of this Campbell's cream of chicken. I'm using 2 cans of Campbell's cream of chicken, and I'm putting it into the bowl. Now I'm also going to toss in some of the seasonings that we're going to jazz this up with. So I got some minced garlic and parsley mix, and you can find this at your local grocery store. If not, then you could go ahead and just add your parsley at the end. I use about 2 tablespoons of that. So now I'm using some Creole seasoning. This is that Xana Ranch. I'm going to give it a nice balanced, good flavor. So I'm also going to toss in some Cajun seasoning. All right, you can use your favorite Cajun seasoning, whatever you feel like using. It will not mess up the dish. So I'm also going to toss in some of this here Grace chicken seasoning. And then I'm going to use some black peppers with this as well. And I'm also going to toss in some of this paprika. And then I'm going to toss in some onion powder. And we're going to put in some garlic powder as well. This is going to be a good dish, y'all. I'm telling you, you got to try this. So I'm taking some parsley, and I just want to put this in so it can give it a nice little color to it. Then after that, I want to take a pack of Lipton onion soup mix and just put it in. Now, as you can see, I'm not putting no kind of salt in it because some of the items we're using already contain sodium. So I want you to go ahead and mix this up pretty good. Mix it up the best way you can. Then once you got it mixed up, do me a favor and go ahead and add you just a little bit of this here chicken broth. This is going to loosen this sauce up a little bit. All right, but for this recipe, we're definitely going to use the whole container of that chicken broth. But right now, I just want you to use just a little bit just to loosen up this here sauce, okay? Now, I want you to take you a pan or whatever it is you can use to dress up these turkey wings, because we're going to go ahead and add these to the fryer. So I got me some flour in a pan, and I'm tossing in some black pepper. Along with the black pepper, I want to add in some of this here chicken flavoring, just so that we can add a little bit more flavor to the turkey wings. Now, I want you to dredge the turkey wings up real good in this here flour, okay? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to toss these in the air fryer. Now, if you don't have an air fryer, you can toss them into the oven. The only thing I really want to do is just brown them up. You can toss it in the oven, you can brown it on top of the stove. However you do it, you don't have to fully cook the wing, but just brown it up. So I got these dressed up pretty good. Now I got me some non-stick, some of that butter flavored spray, and I'm spraying my air fryer pan, and I'm putting the wings in, and I just want to brown these up. I'm not trying to fully cook these. I just want to brown them up. So I'm spraying the wings with the cooking spray, and this is what we have. Okay, once your wings come out like this and they're brown, I want you to set these babies to the side. Now I want you to take you at least around about 2 cups of rice. If you want to use brown rice, you can, but the time frame will definitely cook different. But I'm using 2 cups of rice. If you want to add a little bit more rice, you could do so, but you don't have to add any more rice, to be honest with you. 2 cups of rice will be enough. Add it to a deep baking pan. And then I want you to take that broth that you do have left. I measured mine out, and it came out to about 2 cups. But remember, we're going to use the whole container of this broth anyway. So you could go ahead and just add the rest of your remaining broth to this here pan. So I took me some diced, I had a half of a diced green pepper, and I diced it up, and I added it to the rice. I took some red peppers, which was a half of a red bell pepper, and I diced it up. And I took a whole onion and I cut it into slices, and I'm adding it to the rice as well. And I just want to mix everything up into this here rice, because with these veggies, they're going to give us a nice flavor to our turkey wings. This is just like a turkey casserole, and I'm telling you, you guys got to try it, but it don't have no cheese on it, okay? And as you can see, I'm adding in the remaining of that broth, and I'm also putting the sauce right on the inside. Now, once you add your sauce to this, I want you to go ahead and incorporate everything together, okay? Just incorporate everything together. As you can see, this is definitely an easy put together dish, and I guarantee you, you guys will love this recipe. I'm not joking with you. Trust and believe me, you will love it. And that rice will definitely cook. I'm showing you exactly how to make this thing turn out fantastic. Now I want you to take your brown turkey wings, okay, and place them right inside of that baking pan on top of that goodness. You don't have to submerge them. All you have to do is just place them in there. If you want to cut the wing tips off, cut the wing tips off. Some people that's in my household love the wing tips. I'm not a wing tip fan. I only do it for them because they love the wing tips. A lot of you guys might like the wing tips as well. So just put it on top. Now I want you to set your oven at, put your oven at 425 degrees. Take a heavy duty sheet of aluminum foil and just cover it up. And then put it in the oven for at least 1 hour. Once the 1 hour is over with, take you a fork and fluff up your rice. Just go and fluff up your rice. Go under the wings, on the side or whatever, fluff it up, because your rice isn't fully cooked at this particular moment. But I want you to put this right back in the oven after you finish fluffing up your rice without the aluminum foil. So keep the aluminum foil off, put it right back in the oven, and allow this to cook for an additional 25 minutes, okay? But periodically continue to fluff your rice until your rice is tender. Once your rice is tender, you could go ahead and start serving this baby up on a plate. You understand what I'm saying? Take you a nice heaping spoon of rice. I'm telling you, this rice is already flavored down to the max, and it's good. I'm serious, y'all. This is some good tasting rice. Then I want you to go ahead and take your turkey wing. Your turkey wing is tender and is ready to be eaten. But I took this a step further because some people in my family don't like turkey wings. So I ended up cooking them something other than turkey wings to go with the rice. So I said, why not? I could have the best of both worlds. So I went and I took me some stew beef and I cooked it on top of the stove. And I'm using some of this stew beef gravy to put on top of my rice. And then on top of that, I'm putting some of that stew beef right there in the middle of these here wings. Lord, that is a hearty plate all by itself, y'all. I'm telling y'all something right now. This is what you call good old-fashioned country eating. You got your chicken wings, you got your turkey wings, you got your seasoned up rice, and I got me a good handful of beef stew to eat with this here plate. Y'all tell me I ain't eating good right about now. If you try this here recipe for the turkey wings, I guarantee you're going to love it. Trust and believe me. Thank you for checking out Ray Matt's Kitchen and Grill. Love somebody and hate nobody.